Hello and welcome to our mega quiz, which is designed to just give you an opportunity to check your understanding of some of the worksheets that have been videos on this channel. Not all of them. If you look at the description, you'll see a list of the ones that are included. Okay, here we go, and you get the answers as you go along, one by one. Okay, which one of these doesn't rhyme with all the others? I'm not going to read them because that'll give the game away. Okay, and the answer is move. All the other ones, love, above, glove. The sound is of. This one is oov with move. Okay, question two. What tense is this? Saturday is the anniversary of Sotet Norbabupor's wedding. They will have been married for 1 year. So they will have been married. What tense is that? And the answer, future perfect. On to the next one. Anybody or nobody believes that Santa Claus is a real person. Which one is correct? Anybody or nobody? And the answer is nobody. When you jump in the river, you get wet. Is this conditional or not? And the answer, yes, it's conditional. And just as a comment, it doesn't have to say if to be conditional. It can also say when, like in this example. It's 6 p.m. The sun's gone down and it's dark. You meet So P on your way home from school. What do you say? Good evening or good night? Good night. You're not going to see him again today, and it's dark. Next one. A unisex toilet is a toilet that can be used by both girls or boys or either girls or boys. Which one? Both or either? And the answer is either, or some people would say either. Why? Well, either means one out of two. If you say both, it means boys and girls can use it at the same time, which would not work. Okay, next one. To go from Mesot to Miaudi, you have to cross over or cross above the river. Which one is correct? And the answer is over. To go to Robinson in Mesot, you take the road to or towards the Friendship Bridge, and it's on the left. So is it to or is it towards? And the answer is towards. You're not going to the Friendship Bridge, you're just heading in that direction. Sometimes I need to go to the toilet in the middle of the night. Second version. I need to go to the toilet sometimes in the middle of the night. Third version. I need to go to the toilet in the middle of the night sometimes. Which one, or more than one, is correct? And the answer, sometimes I need to go to the toilet in the middle of the night, sometimes at the beginning, or sometimes at the end. I need to go to the toilet in the middle of the night sometimes. What kind of word is OMG? Not what does it mean? What is the name for the kind of word that is made up from the capital letters of other words? Like O for O, M for my, G for God. What is the word for a word that is made like that? And the answer is an acronym, ACRONYM, which is a word made from the first letter of other words. LOL is another one, laugh out loud, LOL. A prefix goes in front of or after a word. Which one? And the answer is in front. Pre means before, as in preschool, before school. Non-fiction writing always has a plot. Correct or not correct? And the answer, not correct. It can have a plot because non-fiction is anything that is true. So you can have a true story which has a plot, but non-fiction also includes things like the findings from your research, which would not have a plot at all. Next one. I am thinking about going to live in Singapore. The verb going is being used as what form of the verb? And the answer is as a gerund. Next one. Eat your breakfast before going to school. What kind of tense is eat? And the answer, imperative. With imperative, there's no subject, just eat, not you eat or he eat or she eat. No subject, so imperative. We took pictures of each other, so there's two people. How many people in the picture? Is it one, or is it two, or can't you tell? And the answer, one person in each picture. So if you use each other, it means I took a picture of you, you took a picture of me. One person in each picture. We took pictures of ourselves, two people. Same question. How many people in the pictures? One or two, or you can't tell? And the answer for this one, you can't tell. Maybe one, maybe two. And we took pictures of ourselves together, two people. How many people in the picture? One or two, or can't tell? And the answer, two people. If you use the word together, it means we are both of us in the picture. So two people. They were eating the berries they were picking, aren't they? Or they were eating the berries they were picking, didn't they? Or neither of those? And the answer, neither of those. The correct one would be weren't they? They were eating the berries they were picking, past tense, weren't they? Next one. I really like the new Wicked movie. And you have a choice, so do I, or neither do I, or neither of these. And the answer, neither of these. Correct answer would be So did I, past tense. I really liked past tense. So Tutu didn't have an excuse for being late for school. Correct or not correct? And the answer, not correct. It should be an excuse, not a excuse. Next one. Take over means to go past the car in front of you, to take control of something, or to stare at somebody. Which one is correct? And the answer, to take control of something. Both students were late, or both the students were late, or both of the students were late. Which ones, more than one, are correct? And the answer, they're all correct. You can say it any one of those three ways. It's all good English. When he used the brakes, the bike started to slow something. What is the missing word instead of something? And the answer, down, to slow down, is a phrasal verb. Red is the color when you are, which one of these? Angry, jealous, embarrassed, or wrong? Two of them are correct, two of them are wrong. Which ones are correct? And the answer, or answers, plural, angry and embarrassed. Your face goes red if you're embarrassed. Next one. Green is the color if you are, and again, you've got to choose two out of these four. First one, old. Second one, new at doing something. Third one, happy. Fourth one, jealous. You have to choose two of those. And the correct ones are new at doing something and jealous. What color is scarlet? Is it red or green or blue or orange? Choose the correct one. And the answer, red. Which one of these is correct? When I leave school, I was a good student. Or, when I leave school, I will continue my studies. Or, when I leave school, I have passed my exams. And the answer, I will continue my studies. When I leave school, we are talking about the future, so you need a future tense. I will continue my studies. Which one is wrong? Aren't they? Isn't it? Wouldn't them? Are you? And the answer? The answer, wouldn't them. Correct would be, wouldn't they? How many wheels has a tricycle got? And the answer, three. Something I do, my crush never notices me. Which word goes instead of something? Whenever, wherever, whatever, however. Which one is correct? And the answer is whatever. My parents told me that something I graduate, they will buy me a motorbike. So fill the gap so that it means if I graduate, my parents will buy me a motorbike, but you're not allowed to use if or when. You have to use something else there before I graduate. And there are several different things you could use. You could say, provided that I graduate, or as long as I graduate, or after I graduate. The English phrase under the weather means which one of these? When the weather is good, or when the weather is bad, or you're sick, or you're sad. Which one? And the answer is you're sick. The English phrase full of beans means you have eaten too much and you're overfull, or no one can believe what you say, or you have lots of energy. And the correct one is you have lots of energy. You're full of beans. Next one. In English, if you call someone a fair weather friend, it means which of these ones? They are only a friend when things are going well, or you feel like the weather is better when they are around, or you can always trust them, whatever happens. And the answer, they're only friends when things are going well. So, for example, if you are rich, you have lots of friends, but then you lose your money and all the friends disappear. Before last Tuesday, I had never tried giving anything up. And then you have to choose the next word. Is it however, although, even though, or because? And the rest of the sentence, I never thought giving up smoking would be difficult. And the correct answer is however. All the other ones would have to be in the same sentence, but this is two sentences. However is the first word in the second sentence. So you have to choose the correct one or ones, more than one, out of these three. Occasionally, our teacher would buy snacks for us. Or, our teacher would occasionally buy snacks for us. Or, our teacher would buy snacks for us occasionally. Which ones out of those three are correct? Can be more than one. And the answer, all three are correct. All three are good English. Next one. He was sleepy, sleepy in class. It was a long, long way. I was so happy, happy. Again, you have to choose which one or ones, can be more than one, out of those three are correct. And the answer, it was a long, long way. Again, you have to choose which one or more than one are correct. First one, I advise you to study harder. Second one, my advice to you is to study harder. Third one, you advise me to study harder. And the answer, the first one, my advice to you is to study harder. And the last one, would you advise me to study harder, are correct. Next one, you have to choose which one of these three, or which ones can be more than one, use a phrasal verb. First one, I was looking for my phone. Second one, I was looking at your selfie. Third one, I was looking in the classroom. You have to choose the one or ones that use a phrasal verb. And the answer, none of them use a phrasal verb. For each one of them, look for, look at, look in, the preposition for, at, in does not change the normal meaning of look. Next one, and this is the last one. You're on a long journey with your daughter. She asks you, are we nearly there? You've only gone about halfway, but you tell her, yes, we're nearly there. This is called a something lie. What color lie is it? So the answer will be a color. And that color is white. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the quiz, but this is the end, my friend. See you next time.